YouTubers, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic morning. It is Boxing Day. It is a fantastic, phenomenal day today. I'm going to be open today. I already have people calling me off the hook. I'm like, I'll be open in a half an hour. Come on down. So it gives me a little bit of time to throw this video together for you guys before it gets haywire. Hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas. And let's talk about the new year. Tonight, Mike in the Night. Guys, don't forget to set your reminder for tonight's prediction show, call-ins. I'm going to do very little news. Tonight's topic is just going to be 2021 predictions. I'm not going to go over any headlines. Maybe I'll go over 2-3 headlines, big ones, and we're going to go ahead and kick off call-ins. So get your Skypes ready, and if you don't have me on Skype, add me on Skype. Mike Martins, MikeMartins, 1980, 1980. And that's me on Skype. If you want to add me, please add me. Be part of the show. So, 2021 predictions. Everyone's going to have a 10-minute plug. So, I'm going to ask everybody to respectfully talk for 10 minutes and tell us what they think is going to happen in 10 minutes. Also, I've been receiving a lot of Facebook messages, Instagram messages, YouTube messages, emails, people calling me at the store. Again, very strong, saying they've been unsubscribed to the channel. So if you look at the channel, I'm going to go back down to 12,000 subs in the next couple of days. I've been losing 30 to 50 subs a day, gradually getting me back to 12. And then if it continues by the end of next year, I should be around 10,000 subscribers. Also, guys, I'm getting the headlines I'm getting from people to read and stuff. It's been a busy season for me here at the shop, so I'm gonna get back on the horse in January, doing 1 to 2 videos every day if I can, and getting back on the horse and kind of talking about what the heck is happening, where things are headed. This is not looking good, and the amount of headlines from like supposed legit fake news media sites, like the major ones that are government bailouts, are actually headlining certain things, and I think they're headlining certain things because they're going to need to start to unload what is happening. They're going to have to just kind of use the language like they have been using a language as a weapon against us to kind of talk about what they need to say without kind of stepping on anyone's toes, which they will be. And I don't know how the news is going to start unrolling this 2021, how they're going to kind of frame it. They've been framing it as a big sickness for the longest time now, so I don't know what they're going to be framing it as going forward. Is it going to be first contact? I don't know. Is it going to be a meteor or some natural disaster? Who knows, man? Who knows? Is it going to be a breakdown in our electricity? The grid go down? I don't know, man. Okay, so trends in the housing market starting in January is going to change to housing market and job show. So we can talk about housing, what's happening in the market, stock ticker, stock tip, stop talking about. We're not a show. We're not a financial show, but we want to talk about, because I did really well in 2020 in the markets. You guys know, you could look at my videos. I bought a ton of airline stock when it was at the bottom. Did really well with that. Lost all the airlines I bought when they were down, and I did pretty well. Not only with that, with other stocks I was buying. Now I'm in this like Bitcoin mining sites where they mine and the stuff, and they farm and stuff. So I've been buying a lot of stock, and you can see the video. The last 2 weeks, I've been buying a lot of that stock, and that's been going nuts, like crazy, going nuts. And people can call in with the stock ticker advice. And we're going to be talking about jobs, too. We're going to be talking about jobs, layoffs, public and private sector jobs, what's happening across the Commonwealth. Housing, too. Housing, we're going to talk about, okay, housing is down here in Australia, and other major cities are looking like this. And then we go into what's happening in the markets. We'll look at the all ordinaries. We'll look at the New Zealand stock market. We'll look at the TSX, the NYSE. We'll just kind of be a global, more of a global thing, right? And then another link that was sent to me this morning was the U.S. debt clock the U.S. debt cannot be repaid. Yeah, no matter what they do or how they do or where they try to set up a path of repayment or repayments, rescheduling a payment or restructuring, they never could do it. Even if they consolidated all of the debt the United States has, it's It just can't be done. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think. It's not that I don't want them to pay it back. I would like to see other countries pay their debts to other countries or who they owe it to. It just makes it fair. I mean, it makes it a two-way street. But unfortunately, a lot of the debt I think could never be paid. I think we're gonna go into potentially a hot war next year over this. Taiwan right now is in a position where it's the last. It's the Iron Curtain between China and the rest of. Well, they're building islands, and there's an island in North Australia now, in Northern Australia, off the coast of Northern Australia, where China is building a island there. You could check it out. It's there. The island is there. They're building it in northeastern Australia. It's right off that little tip there. I think it's like east of Darwin, northeast of Darwin. You look at that little tip and you'll see China building an island up there. So I got reports on that from people on the ground in Australia, and that is not good. China is trying to expand its reach, right? China is trying to do what the English did in the 1700s, or what the Portuguese did in the 1500s, right? China's trying to do that, trying to become more of have a global reach and have more dominance in certain areas. And it's just no one trusts China. That's the problem, right? I don't trust anything China does. I don't trust anything of the communist what the Communist Party or what they're doing, especially when they've been buying up our housing here and all our towers and our ski mountains, ski resorts. They've been buying up everything, and that's nice. But the problem is I can't go there and buy anything because I am labeled as a foreigner or an outsider, right? So it's kind of funny how things work, right? But anyways, guys, tonight 2021 discussions. It's gonna be really good. I hope there's no hitches in the show. I hope there's no issues with power. You know what I'm saying, right? Because we're gonna go into let's get them used. Oh, let's get them used to in 2021 with rolling blackouts. We'll just turn off the power for a couple of hours, and then we'll do it for a couple of days a week, and then we're gonna start rationing people's time. Rationing people's time per day so they can get done what they have to do because this COVID is starting to get into our electrical system and shutting it down. Although they could say that, and you know what? A majority of the people will believe that. Oh, COVID's shutting down our electrical now. It's like you'll hear them in the aisle of the grocery aisle. When I go to the grocery store now, I actually wear earplugs. I put in these earbuds and I put them in deep, and I just say hi to the cashier and I say bye, and that's it. I avoid listening to people when I'm out anymore. It's just really hard to say, oh, did you hear what Trump did again? Oh, did you hear that? Oh, I heard they have a lot of fake votes, but that was good. People did the right thing stepping up and fixing this election. Like, you're hearing this, it's like, if they fixed the American election, or if they had ballot fraud, there's no more democracy. Democracy, or what we think is democracy nowadays, is over. Right? So anyways, guys, 10-minute plugs tonight, guys. I really look forward to hearing from some of you guys. I'm going to call up a few people, too. Add me on Skype, Mike Martins 1980. I want to know what you predict. You have 10 minutes. Look, I've been talking for 8 minutes and 33 seconds, and I talked about a lot of stuff in 8 minutes and 36 seconds. So, 10 minutes is a lot of time. Come on, talk. Tell us what's going on, where things are headed. What do you think is going to happen? Whether it's geopolitical, whether it's... Is it global warming or climate change now? I forgot what they call it now. Is it a hot war in the Middle East? Is it like, so there's a lot of things, right? So I look forward to hearing from you guys and what you guys feel. I want to thank everyone for all the messages, Christmas messages, warm messages. I want to thank Layla. Layla sent me a video I'm going to show you guys tonight on Mike in the Night in Damascus of a church ringing its bell at midnight for Christmas. A big church in Damascus. And beautiful on the outside and the inside. So I'll show you guys that video from Syria. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I look forward to reading your comments, and we'll see each other tonight on Mike in the Night. I'm going to have to open my door. I have people knocking. Thanks for watching.